say one of the things that can keep us happy is a sound mind and body. That's true. Exercise and a healthy diet is not only good for our health but our sense of well-being as well. Hello, it's me again, Chris Dumasis for Chris Unlimited. And today we are going to talk about healthy lifestyle and the benefits of exercises. So let's get our hearts pumping for the next 1 hour. Hello, I'm with Ms. Loveli Espinos, yoga teacher of Artica Studio. Okay, so Ms. Lovely, thank you for inviting me to this beautiful studio of yours.
You're welcome.
Can you tell me more about Artica?
Artica, well, it's a cafe, shop, and a studio in one. And we call our studio area Kalma Yoga. We like the term Kalma because it's Ilonggo for calm. And after you do your exercise or your yoga, that's how you feel. And then to the outside, we have a cafe that will be open by Saturday soon. And then we have stuff to sell also for ready-wear clothes, stuff that we got when we travel all around Southeast Asia.
So after they go yoga, you can go shopping.
Yes, exactly. That's what they like after the practice. When everyone's went out, they lounge outside in the cafe and browse around.
So this is like a haven.
Yes,
For
it's
alcoholics
yes.
and exercise or
Yes.
yoga enthusiasts. So Lo, tell me about, you said Artica being a Sanskrit
Yes.
word, or what does it mean?
Artica is a Sanskrit word for artisana or artists.
Oh, okay. So
We
because
chose that because of our real love for yoga.
So the love for yoga is an art.
Yes.
Okay. So tell me about your being a yoga teacher. How did you get into this path, and how is this a full-time job for you?
Well, started teaching yoga when after I took my teacher training in Boracay with Clayton Horton. That was last 2010. So I haven't been teaching for that long. And I would like to really thank my friend, her name is Katrina. She's the one who invited me to join yoga it was back then in 2009 in Shape Up Studio. The teacher was Gigi back then. She's still teaching there now. And then, so if not for her, I wouldn't even really know about this practice. I would just go to the regular gyms and then, or boxing, and not this. Like, a lot of wonderful things can happen on the mat.
So what is it about yoga that draws you to this practice or to this art?
Being a gym buff, well, I like to say I'm a gym buff for quite some time. I think this is the only form of exercise that allows me to really look into myself and not just physically, but also it stabilizes how I think and how I treat other people, and then I enjoy the community that I have here, and making lots of friends, and now that I consider a family also. And aside from it being a good workout, it's also something that you can escape from the real hustle and bustle of life.
So yoga is like being in the present moment,
Yes.
appreciating the now. So there are different kinds of yoga, right? Like you go the Ashtanga.
Yes.
So what sets each kind of yoga different to another?
Ashtanga is a very classic form of yoga that goes way long before, and it originated from India, and it was taught by Sri Patani Joyce. And it's a set series of exercises. It's the same all throughout. And if you complete the whole series, it's about 2 hours long, depending on the length of breath. And then it's physically demanding, but then again, if you're new to it, there are modifications to the poses. And then for Bikram, it's also a set series of postures. I believe it's 27, sure. And then they do it though in a heated room.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. So this is
That's unusual, but it's very beneficial.
Yeah, it's all
Some people would really prefer that because they tend to lose a lot of weight after doing one session. You sweat a lot. You haven't even done anything. You just enter the room and then
we just let it out.
And sauna, doing stretching in a sauna.
Imagine.
It's nice to do that once in a while.
But if I ask you what kind of yoga do you know?
With the girls I practice and on my own, like as a teacher, we have to continue practicing your craft also. So I prefer to practice Ashtanga. I like the discipline that I find in it, and I like how it works every part of my body and how it works my mind also.
Okay, so the yoga is not just strengthening the physical body, but at the same time, like it makes your focus sharp.
Definitely.
So I can imagine why some people are so drawn to this kind of practice. My good friend,
Yes.
is really hooked to this kind of exercise or way of life, as I call it. So tell me about Marvelous Studios and the classes that you offer and how much would it cost me if I join per session or the monthly?
Sure. We have classes here in Kalma Yoga from Mondays to Saturdays already. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 a.m. So if you prefer the mornings, we have 8 a.m. And the classes I teach are Vinyasa Flow. Similar to Ashtanga, wherein the movement and the breath is linked. Okay, so there's like one movement, one breath. So like when you say inhale, you raise your arms up, and exhale, roll all the way down. Something like that. And then you'll discover me.
I know. I find it sometimes hard to focus. My breath and my actions or the movement that I do, I find it so hard to synchronize both.
Yeah, well, there's no really strict, but you're not supposed to do anything like that. Nothing like that. But in yoga, we breathe. It's called Ujjayi breath or Victoria's breath, where you inhale and exhale only through your nose.
Okay, what about the exhaling?
You prefer to close your mouth. It's better to close your mouth, but not clench your jaw. And then take deep long inhales through your nose and exhale through your nose.
Okay, so does this have any effect at all? Like
Yes, it does. Remember when we were younger or like earlier before this practice even, when we're nervous, people would tell us to breathe or just relax, just breathe. And then you realize when we're on the mat, oh, this is like the only place or the only time, or the only moment in our lives, in our day that we can breathe properly. Imagine for 1 whole hour you're breathing, inhaling long and exhaling long.
Well, I think I love yoga very much because I'm also into meditation.
Yes.
So I guess
That's
this is the
one part
kind
of it
of
also.
so yoga is also a form of meditation.
Yes, it's a moving
It's a
meditation.
moving meditation. Okay, so anything else that you would like to share?
Yeah, sure. For the rates here,
Actually,
in Kalma Yoga, drop in. If you're just coming by and dropping in, like you're in town, it's 300 pesos for one class. And then we have enrollment packages that are more affordable if you buy wholesale.
So how much would it cost if I prefer to pay the month?
For 8 sessions for 1 month, that would be 1,800. And then for 12 sessions, that would be 2,000. And there are people who love to do it every day. So we have a package for them also. It's called Unlimited for 2,005.
Wow, I think that's nothing compared to the benefits that
Yes,
you'll be
exactly.
getting if you practice yoga.
Yes.
So thank you so much, Ms. Lovely. Anything else that you would like to promote? Any activities?
I'd like to invite you guys to come over to Artica in our district. We have a cafe, we have a shop, and we have a studio. We also have classes here for for capoeira every Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7 o'clock in the evening. And also, for those working in the office, we have a Saturday class of yoga inner trance dance with Christina Gonzalez. See you on the mat.
Hi, I'm Ella Abaya, and I do yoga because of the discipline that the practice gives. I started doing it seriously around maybe almost or 3 years ago, and I like how the practice makes you grow not only physically but it becomes part of your whole. It becomes a lifestyle. So you take it with you every day. Whatever you learn on the yoga mat, you take it out with you. So the whole process includes being more disciplined, being more hardworking, being more patient with yourself, getting to know your body, listening to your body, especially if you have injuries. So I like how all of those are incorporated into the yoga practice. And I think it will help anyone who wants to try it and who wants to make it part of their lives so that it also they grow with their practice and with everything else in all aspects.